When looking around town, it's hard not to notice the beautiful flower and garden beds all over that really help bring some color and life to our area. Every year, city staff work hard to build and maintain these pieces of art.
Thanks for having me. And today we're going to be looking at the flower beds for the city of Sault Ste. Marie. We're at Bellevue Park, the formal area, and everything's turned out really perfect right now. Okay, this formal area, or this default flower bed, I took tropical plants like banana, yucca, and fan leaf palm, mixed it with cannas, and laid out colors. It wasn't even the original color I wanted, but that was what we had left, so it got done this way. It turned out really awesome. For a summer display, we can put these out, but then in the fall, once it cools down, we have to bring them all in. So we just store them in the greenhouse for the winter. And then next spring, I'll pull something different out and build a bed around it. This one, the centerpiece I used for it was sugarcane, which we got from Cuba. And it's taken me a couple of years to propagate enough sugarcane so that I'd have enough to spread throughout the park. It's an awesome centerpiece. It lasts, it seems to survive our summer perfectly. I use alyssum as the border. Then I use petunias, marigolds, coleus. It's called flamingo flower. It's a celosia in the far, the pink one. The thing when designing, you have to make sure you layer them so that the short is on the outside and taller is towards the center, or else you hide stuff. This is our birdhouse bed. It's a Martin house. It was built by the carpenter's shop, and the post has been there quite a long time. This is supposed to be, if you were looking at this as a whole from up above, it would look like a ship, and that's supposed to be the mast to the ship. In the back we have the cannas. In front we have heliotrope. Flowers the whole season. Very beautiful. It took a little while to flower this year because it wasn't too keen on the late start. We have our coleus, which likes to dry and warm. Celosia, petunias, and on the outside I use alternanthera, which I usually use for our lettering. That's why I like this bed the best. This is one that most people aren't able to do because of the size of the cactuses that are involved. And they all have to be brought in the fall. So it's one time you can set it up. I've seen a bed similar to this one in Kew Gardens in England, so I thought I'd copy them. It's hard to move. That large plant in the center I just finished getting thorn out after a month out of my finger last week, so it feels pretty good. It's very hard to move. This is our gazebo bed. This was built last year by our carpenter department. They laid all the brickwork, the gazebo itself, and we built the flower bed around it. It turned out really awesome. It's an amazing bed. And it was built for wedding pictures and that on the steps. Is why we built it out that big. We're at the ship's wheel of Bellevue Park, and this has probably been one of our longest standing floral displays here. They've changed it, they re-bricked it 2 years ago. Carpenter's department did it, and really tidied it up and made it nice. Before it used to be uneven and sandstone and that, so it turned out beautiful. Yeah, the flowers aren't just at Bellevue Park. We have flowers all over the city. We have over 100 flower beds throughout the city. There's some nice ones. The welcome bed off Pym Street turned out really well this year. It was Group Health's 50th anniversary. We have Celebrate 100 bed across from Tim Hortons in front of City Hall. Turned out beautiful. The city has over 100 flower beds throughout the city. About 250 hanging baskets and about 150 planters. All done with annuals. It's a group effort. It takes, we have 10 horticulture students and 5 full-time gardeners to maintain and water everything. Well, I think it's a thing of beauty, and it makes the city look so much better, and it draws tourists. People can appreciate something that looks so nice.
So the next time you're soaking in the beauty of the gardens around town, take a moment to appreciate the hard work and thought that goes into every bed. Reporting for Shaw TV, I'm Christian LeMay.